call a gang, we deep in this thing. If you goofy, you can't hang, better stay in your lane. Like, comment, and subscribe, over here it's a vibe. We ain't playing with the tribe, got that queen type drive. Call a gang is the crew, call it James is the channel. Flames coming through like a lit wax candle. It's only facts over feelings, that's how we be dealing. Big boss moves, yeah, we stacking and healing. Yikes. Talk to him, call him. Gang, yeah, we lit, never switch, never quit. Talks lit, get clipped. We the real, this legit. Only vibes, no cap. Keep it cool, keep it clean. Call it James on the screen. Living out the dream. Call it gang, throw it up. If you loyal, then stand tall. We don't fall, we don't fall. We the baddest of them all. It's the vibe, follow. Run it back. Feeling like a boss, never pressed, never lost. Every move calculated, yeah, we cover the cost. Drama-free zone, we just flex and finesse. Call it gang, too blessed to be stressed, yes.
Alright, what's up? I'm here. I'm gonna wait for a few people to come in the room. While I do that, I'm gonna share my live out real quick. But you know, when a chick is right, she always right. I never miss. Hold on. All right, I'm back. I shared out, did my little goal, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Try to help the kid get to the goal. And I knew I forgot. No, I didn't forget nothing. Okay, I see it up there right now. Okay, cool. Yeah. As I said from Jump Street, Diddy was not getting no racketeering charge. And let's be clear. Let's be clear. Because I see it, when I'm from chat to chat. Hold on, let me turn this down. When I be going chat to chat, people are really internalizing this as if Diddy give a fuck or if Cassie give a fuck. Or as if Diddy is their kid or Cassie is their kid or some shit. And it's like, it's really not that deep. It's really not that deep. What people are missing here is what the case represents. People miss this in a lot of these celebrity cases or whatnot. It's not the people, it's what it represents for the legal system. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because your uncle, daddy, nephew, whoever could be sitting in that same position and not trying to be funny. Y'all would be sitting there like, nah, that ain't right. That ain't right. If we're gonna be mad, and I'm not mad, but if hold on, y'all. Yeah, it's what it represents. You get what I'm saying? Because the legal system so many times does not deal legally correct. Hey, Muffy sis doesn't deal with the law correctly. It's facts over feelings. You understand? It's not who's right or who's wrong. It's what you can prove or what you. Thank you so much, sis. Or what you cannot prove. I think a lot of the times because people emotions be so wrapped up in these cases, we forget that is the technicality of law. You can be a aerial killer, right? But if they can't prove that you're an aerial killer, it doesn't matter who on the block thinks it, saw it, whatever. It don't matter. The law don't care about none of that stuff. So everybody's like, this is so wrong. It may be wrong. Yes, we know Diddy is guilty of other things, but see, this is where the feds messed up. You should have stuck to the topic of the things that you could prove. They wanted to paint this man as John Gotti, Al Capone, um, um, fucking whoever else. You know what I'm saying? Some big gang. I don't know. That's where they dropped the ball. That's where they dropped the ball. And then if we go back with Cassie, it's kind of unfair too with Cassie because it's like double jeopardy because the whole point of the $20 million. See, people, we got to go back and revisit these stories because a lot of these people that's your favorites that you're clapping for have lied and changed stories. When we go all the way back to the start of these shenanigans, when everybody was questioning, like, yo, why Cassie didn't go to the police first? Allegedly, from Cassie, the reason why she didn't go to the police first is because the statute of limitation was up. Last time I checked, I didn't know they like, I'm pretty sure from when the time of that video was and the lawsuit was, she was in the legal ramifications in the range of the statute of limitations to press charges. But you know, who would want to press charges when you could get $20 million to shut the fuck up? So if she's champion, everybody's waving this flag like she's doing it for everyone. All the DV people know she's not. She did it for herself. She got that bag. If it was about justice, criminal charges would be pressed, and maybe later on down the line you could do a lawsuit, kind of like what I'm not trying to be funny, OJ Simpson with that whole shenanigan with Nicole Brown sister, her family, and Ron Goldman's family did. They didn't go and get a lawsuit about no OJ Simpson first and then was thinking about the law later. No, they went and pressed charges. You hear me? And when the charges did not pan out the way they needed to pan out, that's when the lawsuit came. Like, we can't hit you legally, but we're going to hit your pockets and send you to the poorhouse, sir. Let's stop being so emotional. People too damn emotional. Talking about, what if it was you? Listen, I'm a survivor of domestic violence. That's why I could talk the talk that I fucking talk about people with domestic violence, because I don't want to hear that shit about not being able to get away. I had a nigga pull a shotgun out on me and I still got the fuck away. So I don't want to hear that kind of shit. So I'm sorry. Now maybe your faves or whoever that's talking that didn't go through, y'all can say that to them. Y'all can't say that to me. I will not allow that. It would never happen like that. Do you understand? So at the end of the day, the two charges that he did get were the least of the charges. Why? Because that's the only thing that they was able to fake prove. And they didn't even all the way prove that to be for real, because people with the coercion, I need coercion to be canceled for the rest of 2025. I'm tired of that word. I'm tired of that word because that seems to be the word for when people can't explain nothing no more. It sounds jazzy and stuff. Like, that's what it's given. It's not coercion. How you coerce to take money? Unless you, only way you're coerced to take money if you're really ex trafficked, like the millions of people that's out here in the world that are really ex trafficked, that are kidnapped, forcibly taken someplace, never to see their family again, and told go get that money. Okay, yeah, that. Then we got some coercion shit going on. You know what I'm saying? But well-known escorts and prostitutes. And excuse me, let me roll that back. Let me roll that back. Let me roll that back. Cause Punisher wasn't even a prostitute. Let me roll that back. A lot of them wasn't even prostitutes. Let me roll that back. They was escorts. There's a difference of the, hey Ron, bro, there's a difference with the verbiage. A escort works for themselves. A prostitute works for someone else. You understand? So these escorts were not coerced into taking tens of thousands of dollars unless their pockets were coercing them. But Diddy or Cassie, even Cassie, because I don't care what y'all talking about, she's an ex trafficker. Y'all could put this nice little pretty ass bow on her that she's an ex trafficker. She's the real ex trafficker, okay? Y'all need to get this out y'all mind. What it represents is the feds was thirsty, how how most of the time police are, instead of them sitting and taking their time, Because from what I heard before this became a thing, they allegedly was watching him for over 10 years. So you know how many other crimes that Diddy actually did possibly allegedly commit that would have stuck? You know how many other briberies that were taken and stuff? And then let's roll it back again. Let's roll it back because that just jogged my memory. Um with this whole Rico thing, and I'm tired of that too, because there's nowhere in history, and there will never be a one person Rico. That will never happen ever in life. So even if the judge wanted to be an asshole, the judge really couldn't be an asshole because now all the judge's tutelage and schooling and learning and work and everything would have went down the toilet because there's no such thing. There's no such thing, people. You understand? Know how it could have been a Rico? This is why I say, maybe I should have been a federal agent or something like that, or a lawyer sometime in another life. But this could have been a RICO if they would have got the hotel, because the hotel had to pay Cassie $10 million as well. So Cassie ran out of here with $30 million. Everybody just keep talking about the $20 million from Diddy, which was hush money. Nobody wants to talk about that. You went through all of this drama, and everybody trying to make her a hero. She ain't no fucking hero because she should have pressed charges. That's what a hero would have did. If you was trying to save people, no, you tried to save your pockets, baby girl. You took hush money and didn't shut the fuck up. So that's double jeopardy. That doesn't even make sense to me. Does that make sense to y'all? Because it don't make sense to me. You understand what I'm saying? I hate this fucking headset that I fucking got. Oh, matter of fact, let me take this bun down because I think the bun is making it not do what it needs to do. Hey, Monique, sis. But yeah, so back to the how we could have made this a Rico, or they. So let me not put myself in the group. How they could have made this a Rico. Y'all could have brought the people that took the tape. Yeah. Hey, G Mac, what's up, bro? The people that hid the tape and took the bribery money when he beat her up in the hotel. They were supposed to be co-defendants. They was co-defendants. Thank you, Muffy. Let me put this up here. And that's the whole point, that everybody wants to step around because they just want to villainize this nigga and make this bitch a hero. It's either or. You get what I'm saying? It's not both. You don't take hush money and then talk. It doesn't. That's not how it works. Hey, Ian and Sis, the fact that you took hush money shows. Hey, Nikki, baby. The fact that you took hush money show what kind of time you was on, where this was going. Not just her, but Dawn Richardson has a lawsuit, a pending lawsuit as we speak. All these people had lawsuits. So who was trying to get justice? Who was really trying to get justice? Nobody. But back to how we make a RICO. We could have took the hotel people. Gene Dill, I don't give a fuck. You understand? Everybody felt like Gene Dill was waking it up. Waking it up. Why the fuck they didn't put his ass on the stand? Because obviously he wasn't credible enough. Him or Jaguar Wright. Let's just be for real about this whole shit. You understand? But we could put Mr. Gene Dill, whatever other security guards that was working, because I'm pretty sure there were security guards around for these freak offs, because who's just going to let some strange escorts in their home without security? Let's not be stupid about this shit. You understand? Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Who's doing that? So the security guards were well aware. You understand? Let me see what Ron said. See, and this is what kills me with people. I hate to have to give the people that don't know any better. Not talking about you, bro. Like legalese shit. If a person is a danger to you, they're just a danger to you. And not trying to be funny, if you was in fear of your life, well, excuse me, let me speak for myself. If I was in her shoes and I was in fear for my life, I'd have just took the 20 million and disappeared. That's what I would have did. Because here's the get you gotcha. People think jails keep people safe. Jail doesn't keep anybody safe. Doesn't keep anybody safe. I want y'all to understand that. Just because a person is in jail, if they have money and power or influence, because sometimes you don't even need money, you just need power and influence, and you're dangerous. You're dangerous. You understand? For the people that's Cola Gang and they've been around and understand the street shit that I've been into, go back to the Ratchet Story Times, and y'all probably will understand me a little better. Y'all will understand where I come up with these thoughts and these ideas when we're talking about people in jail. You get what I'm saying? Do you know how many people get unalived by people that are in jail? Do you know how many people get cut by people that are in jail? Jail doesn't stop a goddamn thing. So you couldn't have been that scared. A bitch that's scared and knows how much influence and power and the type of shit. Because like I said, technically Cassie's supposed to be a co-defendant. Now, had you got all of these people together and made them co-defendants and made them switch on Diddy, maybe your case with the racketeering shit would have racketeered. But nobody from the Capricorn chick, her shit was corny. You talking about getting kidnapped, but went somewhere on your free will and left on your free will. I don't know where this happens in America. No, when my sis comes, whatchamacallit, they denied the bail, but see, this is the funny shit, ENY. They might have denied the bail because there's no need for bail because they probably gonna let his ass fucking walk out the damn court. I mean, out the jail, excuse me, the jail. There's no need for bail at this point. There's really no need for bail. You feel me? Because from what allegedly I looked up, because I'm hearing different numbers and stuff, but what I looked up, allegedly his charges, the maximum is 10 years. Allegedly. So if that's the maximum for the stuff that he was guilty with, and they didn't even prove that well enough, he's just gonna go. He's just gonna leave. He's gonna leave. Exactly, Muffy. And people don't know my story, but Muffy know my story. People in here, they know. You understand? Y'all don't know the stuff. Like when I was active for real, the stuff that was happening to motherfuckers. You understand? And not trying to be funny. My story is here on YouTube. I'm just not gonna tell y'all motherfuckers where it's at. So I do know about RICO shit. I know being dragged into RICO cases. I know all about that shit very well. And I know how to get around shit without having to tell on people. I know, you understand? I know what the fuck I be talking about in real life. I think y'all think I just be talking like a lot of people up here just be chatting and just be saying shit and don't be having no life experience about nothing. They don't got a friend, they don't got a cousin, they don't know nothing about it. They just seen some shit on TV or they favorite YouTuber talking some cashy shit, and then they're like, "Oh that makes total sense." No, it doesn't. He's not. And then the get your gotcha is exactly Muffy, exactly. And that's the thing, G Mac. But whatever they decide to give him, bro, it's not gonna be nothing that's for real. And then he has the option. He can have he can have house arrest. People is overlooking that. You know how many celebrities got house arrest? Not even celebrities, regular ass people that got a nice, cute little ankle bracelet and sat in a comfy ass house, getting Uber Eats and shit delivered to them, living a life. He gonna have strippers and shit coming to the house. It's not stopping no show. But where people with a message is getting lost, everybody is trying, oh, this he's such a monster. He probably is a monster. I don't fucking know. But the point is what you can prove, not what the fuck really happened. They were supposed to come with their A game. How many of us was in here expecting to see something about some pedophilia? That's what I thought. When I thought Dawn was getting on the stand, I thought Dawn was going to talk about how when she was at these parties at the freak offs, because, you know, if y'all go on Google Dawn's paperwork for her lawsuit, she talked all about it in the lawsuit paperwork about how there was little girls at the freak offs serving the drugs and having sex. So why the hell was you up there talking about Cassie getting eggs thrown at her? Or whether or you think or don't know or wasn't sure about? Wouldn't you be talking about the little girls? That's the people that needed justice. If there was you at a party and you saw minors, that's why I said it's so many people that they could have made a RICO and y'all didn't really put y'all best foot forward. Because that bitch definitely needed to be a co-defendant. You gave drugs to your little boyfriend Q, and even though Diddy told you to, but you was popping them shits too. You was a crackhead too, and I'ma just call it what it is. If you pop pills and you do all that extra, if you smoke anything or do anything besides weed, you a crackhead. That's it. Right. She was present to see all the shit that we was waiting to hear and see, and didn't say a fuck ass thing. Hold on, y'all. We got my best sister here. Hey, Sean, what's popping? Sis,
Girl, you forgot the Who Is It poster. I'm disappointed.
I'm sorry. You want me? I'll put it up just for you. Hold on. You want me to put it up for you? I'm gonna put it up just for you, my lovely sister. And I got a couple of them. I'm gonna put this one up for you. You saw that one?
I can't.
And this is
I
overstanding
can't.
when we get out when I get
I'm so late, y'all. I
I'm trying to get
apologize.
up.
I,
I was a little late too.
I'm
Pop
trying.
Pop
I
had to show me
apologize for
something on
being
this
late.
app.
I'm sorry,
It's okay, sis. We still
but
love
better
you.
late than never. So, what did I miss? Are we all surprised? Are we happy? What? Fill me in.
I'm happy, and it's not. I'm not happy because it's Diddy. I'm happy because people legally did what they were supposed to do. If you feel where I'm coming from, because a lot of people is like, oh, that could be your aunt, that could be your mom, that could be your daughter. Maybe it could be, but that could be your son, your husband, that could be whoever too. So if the law is not enforced how it needs to be enforced, that was the problem that I was having. Even when we go back to Nature Boy, and I hate that everything goes back to this nigga, but still,
Oh my
it wasn't
God.
for me. It wasn't about oh Nature Boy's a good or bad person. We all knew he was
Wait.
a bad person. It was about how the justice system was being handled. Point blank. Period. I don't know.
Well, hold on. Let me stop you there because I feel a little bit of Nature Boy repeating itself by the fact that he don't have a bond. And I
But
feel like they getting ready to try to throw the maximum sentences for these small ass charges and try to keep his ass in there forever. That's what I
and
think.
and that it could go. And now I'm 50-50 on that because unfortunately, like with certain experiences in life I had when that happened, it was good for me. You know what I'm saying? For people, because it was like, oh, we don't need to give them a bill because they're about to leave. It was like, oh, here, gotcha, gotcha. But you're
Yeah,
right.
but
There
they
is
not doing sentencing until October 3rd.
what?
I
Are
sent
you
you the thing.
serious? I didn't
Yes,
see the date on it. No, I seen you said. Wait, let me look at this again. Hold on.
they not trying to do sentencing until October 3rd. That's crazy.
No, that's wild. That's bananas. Oh, see, and I totally skipped that part. It says you were right. It says October 3rd. That's wild. Then yeah, it might be bad for him, but even the bad is still not as bad as it could have been.
No, no, I don't think. I loved all the shirts that I saw outside court today that said "Freako" don't mean Rico.
Yeah,
Um,
but but worst case scenario, because allegedly, you know what I'm saying, they said the maximum for those charges is 10 years. So, like, I don't think he's gonna do that much. They might just want to torture him a little bit more with that whole wait until 3 months and stuff like that. I gotta look up the due process because that's a little extreme.
yeah, there was no reason for that man not to come home today. He don't have his passport. He just won't. I mean, even if they say you can't go to Las Vegas, New York, and Miami, pick one out of the three, and he picked Miami, he's offered to have security there to watch him to make sure he don't flee, and he's offered to wear ankle monitor.
Right, and when you have an ankle monitor, it's immediate. So as soon as you step out the zone, they're on you. So it's no opportunity. As soon as you try to take it off, anything you do with that is yeah. So I don't. That's too much.
So there's no reason why they shouldn't have let him go.
Yeah, I agree,
There's
Nikki. I think
absolutely no
that
reason.
too. I think they want him to sit a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Because the legal system, they get on bullshit like that too. They want him to sit a little bit more, and then they're gonna give him a bail, and then whatever, and like he can possibly get home arrest. What's that little boy, NBA young boy? But he fucked that package up when he had that or whatever. He had house arrest, and yeah, I think had a federal case too. You
But
know what I'm
this
saying?
could be a blessing in disguise though, because judging by that bullshit ass letter that Cassie sent in talking about how she was afraid for her life and all this other stuff, can't nobody accuse you of shit and you sitting there.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So this could be a blessing in disguise. It very
But see,
well could be.
Cassie, and it's like with her. My thing is, because this is what I was saying before you came, right? The whole point of him paying her the $20 million was to move on,
Right.
quiet and move on. So why are you? Why did this? Why did you do all of this? Because obviously it's not for justice, and that's the thing. I'm tired of people with this whole she's a superhero and she did something good. She didn't do nothing good. Y'all are missing the point. She took hush money for her pain.
Right.
If your pain, if you trying to do something good and help people of the world or help the other people come out, as people trying to say, oh, she's making it safe for people to come out, then that you should have pressed charges first. That whole lie that she told in the beginning, talking about the only reason, because people questioned her about that in the beginning. Why didn't you go to the police first? She told the news and everybody that because it was out the statute of limitation, so only thing she could do was sue him. That's a lie. That's
This is personal. Hey, Justo.
no.
This is personal, obviously. This is why I say I don't believe she felt threatened. $20 million for what happened in that hotel is sufficient. $20 million for you doing freak offs that you want to participate in is sufficient. You could have been quiet. She wants him to suffer. It's
That's
like a
what it's
really bad,
giving.
yeah,
And that's what it is.
that's it.
Exactly. It's not about you hurt me. It's I took. You know what it is. I took the pain. I took the embarrassment. I took the abuse, and I didn't get shit out of it. So you're gonna pay. That's what it's giving. If he
It's
still
going back to Carisha last night. Carisha got the show. Carisha get an
mhm
allowance. Carisha get to go to the Met Gala. Carisha get to go to the Chanel store and drop $10,000. Carisha get everything that you promised me. You didn't give me nothing. You sent me home with a wet ass and a dry pocketbook.
stole my
Now I'm
career.
mad.
You didn't. I didn't. I made 2, 3 songs.
Well, she
She
can't sing though now, 'cause I
she
don't know if
can't.
y'all done pulled her up live. She don't sound like nothing.
She don't, and she can't perform either. So I'm not gonna say like she's talented, like she would have went anywhere. But I'm just thinking in her mind, like because let's think about it. Even her start, how she started dealing with Diddy. She left Ryan Leslie. She was on. That was her boyfriend. She was on his record label. Ryan Leslie would have did more with her than Diddy would have did. Not trying to be funny. You snuck out and diss your boyfriend because he wasn't Diddy, and now we here. Now we here. I know Ryan's laughing. I be laughing too. You understand? You went and made fake ass like it's this is just wild to me. And it's a lot of like females because it's like I'm looking on social media in different places. Everybody are really upset about what's going on. Like it's not fair. He did do stuff. I'm not saying this nigga's innocent. But we have to base it off what the charges are. The feds dropped the ball by being thirsty. That's what happened. There's other things that I like. Not trying to be funny. I thought they was gonna dig into Biggie. I thought I thought that these are the things that I thought I was gonna hear about. Kim Porter, even you know what I'm saying? Because allegedly people saying he had something to do with her not being here. It's so much, many other things that they could have brought charges on that might have stuck and they could have popped. They would never got the RICO though. So let me take that back. They'd have never got a RICO because there's only one person. But they would have got something else other than what was given, which is this whole prostitution thing. When we're dealing with escorts, we're not even dealing with full on prostitutes that got pimps and shit. You understand?
She
We
need to
dealing.
be brought up on charges
Thank
next.
you,
I'm sorry. She need
thank
to be
you.
brought up on charges next because she picked out them dudes. She facilitates. She set up everything. Why?
She
What are
paid
we
them.
gonna see some charges on her?
She
Cause
threatened
it,
bodily harm to people. Hmm.
that's what I'm saying. Like I need to see her come up on charges next. And I don't want to hear shit about she just had a baby.
Right. She opened up, and that's not trying to be funny because allegedly the man that she threatened and all that stuff about releasing the tape and stuff, allegedly he's trying to sue her. So when I was hearing this, through the streets and stuff, people are angry and trying to call him a clout chaser and shit. Oh, so he's not a victim. This nigga's life was
Right.
threatened, so he's not a victim.
Right.
He's exposed as being a escort now. So now the world, you know what I'm saying? Who knows what the fuck he's doing in his life now? That maybe people
She could
didn't need
say
to
he
know that.
ruined my career. That's what he could say. I
Right.
was a prop. I made a living selling my body. I no longer can. She has messed up my source of income. I'm suing.
Right. But people are so upset. Like he has no right to do that. Like people gotta pick a struggle. And that's what I mean. When people is looking at the law, people keep looking at the law as right and wrong. The law is not right and wrong. It's what you can prove and what you cannot prove. You could be dead ass wrong. Look at OJ Simpson not trying to be funny. And that's hey logos, and that's what I mean when people trying to get real justice. When
Hey,
when
logos.
when logos, I mean, oh, I said logo. When OJ had that trial, right? When they lost the trial, what did the people do? They went for the pockets. Some people's family did not go and try to sue OJ first, talking about some justice shit after. Let's be for real about it. People's crazy.
Yeah, get them where it hurt. Get them where it hurt. Anyways, I like I said, Diddy should be in Florida right now. This shit ain't right. Shout out to everybody who's speaking. How y'all doing? My secret cut crush. Oh my. Hey, Cola, you got a crush. Somebody got a crush on you. Crickets. Crickets. Cola, something wrong with your mic? You there?
No, I'm
Ma-
sorry. I had to take this call real quick. Hold on.
Did anybody cook dinner? You know I'm gonna ask these questions because I'm stuffing my face. That's why I keep muting up. Good to see you, Justo. Good to see you, GP. Good to see you, Logos. Listen, are we surprised?
Okay.
I'm surprised.
What's
I'm
up,
not
Kiki?
surprised he got off, but I am surprised at the fact that they are denying this dude bail. Like I said, it could be a blessing in disguise. This keeps people from lying on you before sentencing happens. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
That's
But
a
if they
fact.
fuck me, oh my, who is this? Lord, don't tell me my stalker from Bigo done moved over to YouTube because now I'm
Well, if they
scared.
do, they got me blocked, and so they must they yeah they must be on their bullshit.
You don't see this person GP on YouTube, GP on the tube.
Let me scroll. Nope, they got me blocked. Cause that's what people do when they want to be weird. Oh no.
Any mods in the chat? If you are mod in the
But
chat, say
if
something.
y'all see it, yeah, Nikki and them, then Nikki, if you see him, you know what I'm saying. What you want Nikki to
Yeah,
do?
go ahead and shoot, because if they got cola block, they intentions ain't good. It's her house.
Exactly, they on some bullshit.
Talk to me, people. Are we surprised that he didn't get bond? Why do you think that they didn't give him bond? That's what I want to know.
Right, or maybe you know what I'm saying, cause like we said earlier, like this is pomp and circumstances to cover up other shit that's really going on in the world. So they just probably just want to drag this shit out even more and make it a soap opera. I don't know. Hey Maverick, I don't even know. You get what I'm saying? And like they could just be trying to drag it, like what Nikki said. Give him a little whatever, and then he'll get his bail, and then probably have home arrest. Like it's like a cliffhanger almost, cause this is not. It feels like this shit ain't real.
Well, I seen people in the comments ask this question, and I got to ask it too. What y'all think R. Kelly sitting in his cell thinking tonight?
I don't know, sis.
I
Oh
used
no.
to think that life could not go on.
You not shit, yo.
I mean, because that's what I'm thinking. He in there singing right now. Like, man, this fucked up, man. You know,
uh-uh.
I don't know what to think.
I don't know either, but fuck him. So for the people that think I'm male identified, obviously I'm not, because fuck R. Kelly. Fuck that nigga the long way.
Yeah, I don't fuck with Robert, but I'm gonna listen to R. Kelly. Hey, they can never make me hate you. The chat,
The
I
chat
guess
or
it's.
the
Oh, you can see them now.
let me see. Let me go up more. Now they got me blocked. All I see is my people.
It's weird.
Yeah, that's all I see.
When you don't love me like you used to, like you say so, because if you do, my cash app is dry. You not about to cash to me. You not about to fuck me and not give me nothing.
Okay, let me see. Wait, let me see something. Let me go on my phone and see, cause maybe yeah, cause this restream is a little different. Like I'm used to it, but I'm not all the way like used to it for real, for real. Instead of just going straight in. Okay, let me see. And I gotta charge this phone too. Let me see.
She said she has to adjust it every day with her wrench.
Oh, okay. Now let me go up on here and do what Nikki says. Um,
Anyway, if they offered
hey,
him,
rule locked in. Rule locked
he had
in.
he's been willing to wear ankle monitor. At one point in time, he even offered to post $50 million. They ain't want that either.
Nah, Nikki says that person they got me blocked. I got it on all, and I don't see that person, so they got me blocked. They wanna stalk my sister in peace, I guess. They might have all of y'all blocked
Uh-uh.
too, cause that's a professional fuck with people tactic. You get what I'm saying?
I'm scared.
That's okay. That's okay, bro. We just getting started for real, for real. But yeah, like that's the thing that is just annoying me just seeing in social media and just every place where people is just like, oh my god, he's a horrible person, and that he might be, but Cassie is not no fucking angel. Nobody in this show is an angel. Nobody is a victim. And I'm tired. I'm tired of the word grooming. People talking about how young she was. Okay, fine. She was young when she was done with Ryan Leslie, but y'all are not sitting here talking about Ryan Leslie.
But she
The
older.
fuck?
She was older. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know what's right and you know what's wrong, and you know how to say no. You know how to say
Right.
no. Somebody holding you down and peeing in your mouth.
But people keep blaming that. Oh, that's Stockholm syndrome. You'll never understand because, and this is what pissed me off too, Velvet. And it's like I hate having to remind people a lot of the times because people think that like people like us that are not siding with Cassie don't know anything about domestic violence. Like I'm a survivor of domestic violence. Okay, I had a shotgun pulled out on me for trying to leave. I've had like this person threaten to kill my mom. You understand? For like all type of shit. But I got the fuck out. I left, and I left with a bang. You understand what I'm saying? But so I can't relate when people trying to be sitting there like, oh, but you don't get it. No, I fucking get it. That's why I feel like it's bullshit. She had free will to come back and forth numerous times. She kept coming back because the money wasn't where the money needed to be. She ain't
She
leave.
came women back because she was addicted to the lifestyle.
Right,
It's hard to go shop at Walmart when you used to going to shop at Neiman Marcus.
right. But nobody wants to touch on that. Everybody wants to give her a pillow and flowers and shit, talking about like she did something good. No, she didn't do shit good. She didn't even really. Thank you, Rulatin. Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? She didn't even do nothing for herself for real.
If it
You
was
took
that,
hush
I ain't see.
money.
I would have loved to seen a donation to victims of domestic violence to know if it's real. She ain't did that.
Right. Thank you. Look, thank you, sis. That's why I love you. Cause I didn't even think about that shit. You are so right.
You
20
know,
million. She could have gave 1 million. That wouldn't have did
good
nothing
tax
to
write
her
off.
pocket. 1 million.
Good tax write off. Good tax write off.
Yes.
Goddamn. Good tax write off.
No PSAs. No nothing. You just got up there looking crazy. You made yourself look crazy with that shit that we didn't even
Donating
know about you.
toiletries. Donating
Thank you.
toiletries to a battered woman shelter. Bring a glam squad.
Children's clothes.
Yeah, bring a glam squad in for the day. Let the women get free haircuts and eyebrow waxes and pedicures. A
Yeah.
lot clothes, all that, all that. But I ain't seen none of it, which make me don't. I don't know.
It was for self, and like I said, and that's why I said it's nothing wrong with if she want to be for self, be for self. But everybody gotta take this little cape off her fucking ass and stop acting like she put a cape on for every battered woman in the world or some shit.
I agree.
Call
I
it what
agree.
it
Oh,
is.
call a spade a spade.
But
But
people
I ain't
don't want to
seen
do
nothing.
that.
And I
They
don't
just
think you ever will.
no. And for
He
whatever reason,
go.
people just hate him, and that's why I don't understand with people as well. Like we have our commentary on this because everybody's doing commentary. But honestly, I don't give a fuck about Diddy, and you don't give a fuck about Diddy either. I don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about none of them because I'm not in none of their
No.
tax bracket like that. I give a fuck about the justice system being the justice system. That's it. That's it. It being handled off of that and not fucking feelings. That's all I care about.
Well, I think that's why he didn't get bond. Honestly, is because of feelings. They scrambled, and she wrote a letter saying how she was, and that's the only letter they acknowledge. But don't think a couple other people ain't write letters too, talking about how they feel like they in danger. Like honestly, do you really see Puffy going anywhere and hurting somebody, yelling, take that,"
But you
while
know
he
what's
beating
crazy?
their ass?
I'm a keep it a buck though, sis. Cause Puffy low key is a dangerous nigga. I'm not gonna take that away because it's like the stories that we have. Cause he have people that will do shit. But this is where we go back to people acting like they so afraid. If I've been with, for instance, okay, perfect example. Back to this bozo ass nigga, my ex or whatever and stuff. My ex was a dangerous nigga in the street. You understand what I'm saying? Very fucking dangerous. The person I had the whole situation with, right? Now
Hmm.
I understood how dangerous this nigga was. That's like me sitting there. Basically, if you notice that you're dealing with somebody who screws is loose, you gotta handle that shit with care. Cause you can come out unalive. You understand? Like not trying to be funny, like that situation I talked about with him pulling the shotgun out on me. That shit was totally unexpected. And I had to handle that. It was crazy how I had to handle that shit. But my brains was gonna be splattered all over the place because of how it was being dealt with. You understand? She knows you see how in that audio that I played the last live that was on the 2 lives ago with her threatening
Yeah,
the dude and I'll get some. It won't be me to do it and get somebody. She said that
yeah.
because she know that she can tell Diddy to get somebody to do something, right? So if you know that this person has reached like that, why the fuck would you even fuck around like that? You should have did that shit on the back end. You wasn't scared enough to go for that $20 million. You
But
wasn't
Diddy'll be a
scared.
fool to put a hit out on anybody at this
Of
point.
course.
Cause he
Of
can't
course.
he can't even trust his own children right now.
He
He
can't.
can't trust his own mama right now. He'll be a fool to put out any type of unaliving plot or just paying the bitch to go beat his ass.
Right.
Beat her ass. You know what I'm saying? He'll be
Nobody
a
long,
fool right now.
how long is he gonna have an issue? Exactly, sis. So how dangerous? And then even for keeping him in jail, this is what I was talking about earlier too. I don't know why people think jail keeps people in the street safe. It does not stop shit. There's
No.
people with not even a tenth of the money that Diddy has that make calls in jail getting people hurt every fucking day. That's in the street. You understand? So her thinking like, oh, he needs to stay there. If you was that scared, not trying to be funny, I wouldn't have wrote no fuck ass note because that might have angered the person enough. Even though we know Diddy not stupid enough to do that. But I'm just saying hypothetically, if I'm not trying to get hurt by this person, I would just let the process be the fucking process. Cause now, what if he's sitting in jail for them 3 months or whatever? You understand? Thinking about, I'm probably sitting here with no bail because of your fuck ass.
Basically. Or his kids or his other baby mamas get mad and catch
Mhm.
her ass outside somewhere and molly whop her ass one time.
And his kids
I'm
love
just
to run
saying.
down on people
Thank
because
you,
his sons ran down
Justo.
on. I forgot who. Thank you, Justo, bro. I forgot who. What celebrity they ran, but the boys ran down on a nigga when the case was going. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that they thought was supposed to be a friend. He has no control over that, so you still in the danger zone, fucking with people.
And just 'cause he get out, even if they sentence him to 5 years, that nigga got fans. And a part of the
That
word
part.
fan equals fanatic.
That
Okay?
part. That
Because
part.
somebody think that Puff Daddy really go know them and take care of them. For
Mhm.
instance, okay, it ain't no secret. Wait a minute. First of all, shout out to Just so yes, like and share my bitch page, please. Hit the subscribe button.
Thank
Hit them
you. Thank
likes.
y'all.
Please and thank you, please. Ain't no y'all go pick on me. But I'm a diehard Michael Jackson fan, have been my whole life. I ain't ashamed of it. You can't make me feel bad about it. But if I ever see Conrad Murray in public, it's on sight. You hear me? It's on site. I'm gonna pick up. I don't care if I'm in the grocery store. I'm gonna pick up a can of Lysol and go upside this nigga head
That
just
part.
off the strength of Michael. So I say all that to say you don't think somebody feel like that about Puffy?
Right. And that's what people
You she
don't be
ain't gonna
getting.
never be safe. Oh, she
Ever.
just so say they ran down on Ray J.
Thank you. Yeah, that's exactly who it was. Yep, sure it was. And not trying to be funny. If then this is where we go back to people and children and family members being dangerous. Allegedly, Christian Combs is a Mac baller. That's a big gang in New York. You understand what I'm saying? Not just in New York, just around the country. Period. They be kicking it. You understand? You see, we look at the court case. When we be looking at the footage as the court case was going, you see how many people out there with the shirts and the baby oil and all this extracurricular shit. You don't think one of them people is gonna think in they twisted mind if they slap the dog shit out of you, Cassie, that Puffy ain't gonna be grateful, and when he come out, hit him off with something nice, change their life a little bit.
Hmm. Shit, nigga, give me 100 G's. I'ma knock the shit out. I'ma knock the goddamn Sonic
You
coins out of
understand?
her ass. And I ain't even no
For real,
diehard Puffy
all the Mario
fan.
coins out her fucking ass. Exactly, allegedly, because we not violent, YouTube. We just
Nah, I'm
saying.
dead ass. I'm dead ass. If anybody from Puffy team listening, and y'all want me to do something too, I ain't gonna unalive her or nothing. But I go ahead and pull out a couple patches of hair and leave
Hell,
some
that shit.
bruises and
You
shit.
worry about something. You guys, and that's the thing where it's like if
But
you
the
worry
check
about your
got to clear
safety,
first.
right,
The,
right,
the
right.
check
Oh,
got to
most
clear
definitely,
first. Hit my
most
Instagram
definitely.
up if you want to go ahead and take this offer real quick fast. Cause yesterday's price ain't today's price, so I'm gonna go up
Just though, not
25
trying to
G's
be funny,
tomorrow.
just though, that's how it is now, and that's how it's been. That's like when I was active. That's why I started to get disgusted with the shit because niggas ain't had to do shit. You just had to have money. You understand? That's like with Lil Wayne. It's a lot of people. I'm sorry. Hold on. It's a lot of celebrities that's gangbangers out here. It's because they got the bag and they paying people off. Hold on.
And that's them calling Cola right now to try to get in contact with me so I could go ahead and set it off on Cash Ass for the one time. Tell them to hit my Cash App. Um, it's the Black Velvet or it's Black Velvet. I don't know. I don't never really use the bitch. Um, yeah, it's Black Velvet. Tell them to go ahead and deposit that in a little razzle dazzle in my Cash App, and I walk the dog on cash off the strength of it. And I don't like
I
being
got a
on one
shameless
of them.
plug. Wait, I gotta play one of my commercials, everybody, real quick. I got a shameless plug. Please go to ColaJames.com and get a shirt. You know what I'm saying? I got some cute shirts. This my favorite shirt right now is "We are not friends, but we're not enemies either." You know what I'm saying? Just wear that. You gotta say it with your chest so people understand. It's all love. It's no hate. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of them nice, cute little sayings. But let me play this little thing because I've been
Take that,
I've been
take
AI
that.
crazy.
I don't get it, Granny. Nobody's paying me no attention. Cause you not wearing a Cola James, you goofy little bitch.
I don't know. I just
Ah! I
every
can't.
bro.
I can't do it.
The one I got for later, sis, though, when I put on Instagram, yeah, yeah, my brain yeah.
I'm here for it.
Exactly.
I'm
So you
here
see, they're
for it.
selling the bees, they're selling the bees, they're selling the seeds, they're selling all that shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like I had to fall back because it was like once people started coming and they wasn't doing shit and they was goofy as fuck and they thought people supposed to jump out the window. I'm like, nigga, I done put hard work and pain and possible jail time in my life in this shit, and you think you just gonna come around and pay somebody some little $5,000 and you get to say something or be on the line? Listen, y'all work it out. Y'all work it out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got shit to do with shit. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? They're selling the B's, the C's, the E's, everything, the whole alphabet. They selling the whole shit. It's fucked up. Not everybody, but a lot of people they selling them shit. So that's why little Christian Combs can be doing his daddy diddy bop with gang members.
But I mean, but now we saying it for a joke, but it's a daddy. If they think they go get the come up, it ain't. I mean, you don't know how many of them niggas it is.
It's
They
a
could be
lot.
anywhere, and
Yeah.
they could be everywhere, and they can hurt her boyfriend, her little husband. I mean, I don't think she thought of the bigger picture. Bitch, you got kids.
Not just that, because not even with this whole situation with street people. Today's street people are not yesterday's street people. And when I say that, Do you know how many gang members work, for instance, in jail facilities? Well, you know, sis, you know, but I don't think a lot of people know this. A lot of your nurses, some of your doctors, and some lawyers are even are street people, or if they're not street people, they're really still in tune with street people. So she can be going to get her teeth cleaned, and one of the dental hygienists, you know what I'm saying, can be a person of that life that knows another person. That person won't do it and fuck their career up, but they'll be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Cassie over here getting her teeth cleaned. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be over in like an hour. Pull up. You know how many times that happened? That's like R.I.P. What's that rapper?
Then they catch Tupac outside the damn recording studio.
That's that right there. And then I forgot, it's a younger one that got unalived in California at the Waffle House or whatever. What is that shit? The Roscoe's out there at the Roscoe's Waffle House, because one of the
But
people working there seen him, called somebody. That's how easy it is for people to get touched.
I mean, I think it's about a handful of rappers. We could all say that, especially in Florida. I know it's two of them. I know one they got in Duval, and he was posting on Instagram, showing off where he was in Tampa for his birthday. And
Oh,
yeah, and
oh,
they
Julio,
said
Julio.
Julio, that's him, Julio, yeah. Um, and and they ambushed his ass, and they showed it. Them niggas had assault rifles. They
Mhm.
followed him the whole night. And that
And people will
extension
do
dude,
that.
whoever he is,
XXXTentacion. Yup, I was just thinking about him. Went to
they
go
got
live
his
his
ass
good
at the
life.
stop sign
Mhm. Saw
in
him
his nice
at
expensive car.
yep. Saw him put out all that money at this one place. Follow him to another. It happens all the time. Change drugs. The list go on. So I don't know what Cassie was thinking. Your safety was never safe when you did what you was doing. And I'm not trying to put no
Damn
sense on
her
her. It's just real
safety.
life.
Damn her safety. If she didn't think of nothing else, that she got three children.
That part. Because people don't
Sometimes
care
people
about
don't
kids
want
no
to
more
touch
either.
you.
Mhm.
Yeah, they'll bypass you to go straight to your child and get you where it hurt the most.
And that's a fact. That's a whole fact. And that's why, like I say, I have a story to tell, but my ass slowed pop. That's what slowed a bitch down. All the way down. You know what I'm saying? Like I can still
Mm,
call people, but as far as like, oh, I'm gonna entertain this shit and be the biggest, baddest dot or whatever in New York City, no. No, because people don't go by code no more. You won't pick up pop. You won't
right.
kidnap him. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna be in the mix. I said, you know what? It's time to sit your little happy ass down and be a mother and a wife and chill out. But
That
you're
part.
right. She's not even thinking. Fuck her. She's not
That
thinking
part.
about her damn kids. And fuck Alex, because we don't care, because he was down with the get down. They could snatch his little ass up. I don't care.
And people sit there and wait too. They don't have to
Hmm?
wait while this trial is hot in the news. I mean, the and still, it ain't nobody checking for Diddy, and ain't nobody checking for her no more. And
Mm-hmm.
just like that, it's over with.
It's the perfect time. Exactly. And then and nobody can attach nothing to nothing because it just looked like a random act of violence because the shit is old news. But it really wasn't.
Right.
See what Justo said?
Well,
Exactly.
I go ahead. I'm
I knew
sorry.
a few teachers from the hood. They know my family and all that. Exactly. And that's it's a lot of them. And that's what people don't get. This is a different time. People know how to what they call it, code switching and all that other shit, and how to be at work this way and be for real like that. Yeah. Yeah. She should have just took the
And
money
people
and
ain't
and
loyal
went.
from the jump, so they ain't even got to worry about switch. They ain't never been loyal, so it ain't nothing to switch from.
Yeah. One of your little
Nothing to
homegirls
switch
will sit
from.
there. You know what I'm saying? Because not trying to be funny. That was fucked up in the case, the part about Lauren London. Because you know Lauren London is her best friend. You had a freak off. First of all, that Cassie's
Mm.
a bold bitch. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be freaking off. I'm cheating on my boyfriend because that was her boyfriend at the time. And answering nobody FaceTime with somebody with the motherfucking nigga in the back, and then you bold. Why would he think that that was Lauren? And that was a whole nigga in a face mask or some shit. And you trying to play in this nigga
He
brain.
knew that wasn't no damn
Right.
Lauren.
Talking about
He was trying to get paid the same way. He knew that wasn't
like,
no
oh,
damn
that's nobody.
Lauren.
That's
Cause
Lauren.
what?
Lauren who?
Mark
That's
my
Lauren.
words. Mark my words. He go divorce her and try to take half of this 30 million. Then he go yeah, he go Kevin Federline her ass. Then he go
Yup.
yeah, she not safe enough to take care of the children. I need custody of the children and I
Mm-hmm.
need child support. He that's like Kevin did Britney Spears.
Yup. 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 And that's exactly what's gonna happen. We've seen this a million times. That's exactly what's gonna happen. So the story's not gonna end how it's gonna end. So it's like you gotta think sometimes in what you're doing, like, and is it worth whatever's gonna be at the end? That nigga, you think that nigga sat there in court listening to all that shit, and it's like, that's my baby. I just love her so much. It don't even matter. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Mm-mm.
you
Get
could
in your
you could be a
bed,
little
stay in your
thotty thot,
bed.
but it being a thought and being a freakazoid is two total different fucking things. You understand? Because that's wild shit. I will never forget snowballing. That's wild. And then the drowning on the pee shit. What nigga want to sit there and claim somebody like no? You no. He was down. You was down. You knew about that shit. There's no way I'm sitting in court and that's some news to me. Like, oh, I had a past, baby. You know, me and Puffy, we did some things, but you know, it wasn't that crazy. And then I'm sitting in court, and somebody talking about peeing in my girl mouth. Some strange nigga at that.
Well, she probably doing the same thing with him. Cause she like that. And you can't make me believe no different.
Yeah. But the people will try to say, no,
Yeah,
she
he
was
got
grown.
he got Britney for so much money.
Yeah.
Just though. He got Britney for so much coin that
Mhm.
he just recently moved to Honolulu with his new wife.
Yeah.
And she only makes 50,000 a year.
Sure did. Got all the coinage, and that's what's gonna happen. Like it is what it is. But it's like, girl, you did like some of that shit. It's just like when people trying to act like, you don't understand what grooming is. The only reason she texted him that she can't wait for the next one is because she didn't want to anger him. Y'all motherfuckers sound stupid. That sounds stupid. Now maybe if she'd have said that to him when they was in the room together, okay, I might have took it. But I'm not. She texted him that, so she did that to not anger him. How? How does that make any sense? The fuck? People telling you to leave. You talking
I don't
about
know.
some damn Jay Z. Jay Z is taken. Who am I gonna date if I leave Puffy? Y'all know y'all don't care about none of that shit though that she was talking about. That
Who
ain't
gonna keep up
strange to
my
a motherfucker.
lifestyle? Who
Right,
gonna keep up
right.
my
That's not
lifestyle?
strange. It's not strange that the next richest black person that you know is Jay Z, but unfortunately Beyonce got him. So what you gonna do? I just gotta stay. I gotta stay here because where am I going? You sound crazy. Y'all sound fucking crazy if y'all think that's grooming and Stockholm syndrome.
Well, who do y'all think the next
Hey
celebrity
Lena.
scandal? Who do y'all think the next celebrity scandal gonna be? I know that this white man that came out saying Tyler Perry was trying to fuck
Oh,
on him. Now I wonder if this go see any light because it's the second guy that hey Lena, um is that Lena Bina?
mm-mm.
No, okay. Um, I don't know if this will see the light of day, cause this the second guy that has come and exposed Tyler Perry. The first one was a black guy and he was talking, but all of a sudden he shut up, and I think he got paid.
But
I
honestly, I
wonder.
don't think it is because I think it's a money grab. Because did you ever get to see the text messages?
Yeah, but I don't see sexual harassment. I see two
Right.
people. You know what I'm saying? Like now,
Just
if
having
Tyler
a
Perry was
conversation and a
sending
nigga
him
shooting a
pictures
shot.
and
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Like
That's what I
all you
thought
did
too.
was expose that he's gay, which
That's
I
it.
think we already knew that anyway.
Right, and being gay is not a crime. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you doing that where it's like that should be a crime for people out and people for their own little coins. That's almost like it was like blackmail. Like you trying to blackmail a motherfucker, and that's what it was given. Like he probably told Tyler, like, listen, if you don't give me I'm gonna expose you to the world that you gay. That's what that's fucking given. So you should be peacefully
Exactly.
charged. Can't give you
Exactly,
the
because
corn.
Tyler
Yeah.
didn't look surprised. He didn't, because
Yeah.
I mean, now, and this go back to Cassie too. I don't know if y'all remember last year, but Cassie's lawyer went to Diddy's attorney, threatening to sue unless they paid her X amount of
Mhm.
money, and
Mhm.
they didn't do it. And
Mhm.
then she went and filed the civil,
That part.
right. So that, I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. So I wonder if this man go do this to Tyler Perry, or if Tyler
Yep, he
Perry just gonna
is.
pay him
No,
and
he
he
gonna
gonna
do. I
shut
think
the
the
fuck
payment
up.
is late because after he did that thing, right? Tyler already got his lawyers because his lawyer did a statement. You know what I'm saying? Talking about this person is character assassination. Matter of fact, he said in there like what Lena said, and some more shit, and we ain't paying you nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Cause that whole conversation, it wasn't no it wasn't no threat of his job. It wasn't no sexual harassment. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't even no pictures sent. It wasn't no let me see what your thing look like. It was a nigga shooting his shot and hoping that you pick it up. Because my thing is this: if you felt uncomfortable, all that white boy kept talking about was finding his way with Jesus. That's all the fuck he kept saying. If you didn't like this nigga, you should be like, listen, you're not my type, and then move
Listen, I just
along.
want to work for you. That's it.
That's it.
I
You
just
know what I'm
came
saying?
to dance for y'all.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's all.
That's all. And
Yeah,
honestly, 9 out of 10, the white boy gay already. So
right.
you should have put you in a Carisha situation and say, listen, ain't nothing free.
Yeah. But
Cause
you
you
gonna think
ain't getting
250
250.
million.
You ain't
Yeah.
getting it. You ain't getting it. You ain't getting it.
You're not even
Tyler
getting
probably
the
offered him
250.
5.
You're not getting nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because that was not nothing. Like I really thought I was gonna see something juicy and salacious when that shit dropped on the shade room. I was like, ooh, I said this is some regular ass bullshit. And you
Listen, the
painting
woman
it.
who had Tyler Perry baby, right? That little boy, Amen. You ain't heard her say shit, speak shit.
No, wait, hold on, sis.
Uh,
Hold on, sis. Wait a minute. Cause I ain't too up to date on Tyler Perry. He named his son Amen, or you just
yes.
being funny, you.
No, he named this baby Amen. Amen or
Uh,
Amon.
okay. Let's see. Okay.
But this woman he had this baby with, and I'm using air quotations here, that he was so in a relationship with for 10 years, right? I want to say 10 years, I could be wrong, but they was in a long-term relationship. He claimed they broke up. This woman sits pretty somewhere good and quiet. We know
That's
damn
true.
well Tyler Perry did not create that baby in a natural form. We know that that baby was made via test tube in a cup. We know this. But this woman has had the ability to get her baby, shut the fuck up, don't say
Mm-hmm.
nothing else. Why can't people still do that? I don't
Oh
understand.
no. Cause that's just easy. That's the good life. All you got to do is be quiet. Like you go on your trips. You could have
She
the
know Tyler gay.
lifestyle. Yeah.
She was his roommate.
Like that's something
She
to talk about. Not trying to be funny. Like if somebody wanted to talk, you feel me? Like I gave 10 years of my life to this man, and he was down low for 10 years. You understand? Like these people be coming out with shit that be talking and don't be having nothing to talk about. And she's
she don't
quiet.
say a word. She don't Queen Latifah wife. She
Mm.
could be talking about the scrap.
Yeah.
She don't say shit. Matter of fact, I don't even think Queen Latifah done came out and said she gay. We just know that she Cleo.
You know,
We,
that's fact. That's a fact. She's never come out and said it. We just know. If you know, you
Cassie
know.
just, in my opinion, she fumbled the bag because okay, yeah, we done had a real fucked up and weird sexual history. I ain't appreciate how you slutted me out and left me for broke. That's basically what this all boiled down to. This bitch is mad. She is turning into the lady off a thin
Mhm.
line between love and hate and getting oranges and putting them in a pillowcase at this point. Anybody remember that movie? Sitting pretty as
Wait,
he.
hold on one
Yeah.
second, sis.
Is it just me? I mean, y'all know Queen Latifah gay, right? I mean, I think Stevie wanted to know that. Comment. Hello. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button on the way in. Make sure you hit subscribe. Follow my bitch Cola James. Go buy one of her t-shirts. It's time for another commercial. I don't know where she at. Um, but yeah. I don't know. I guess I just come from a whole different time because I don't see the crime in what Diddy did. These people had consensual, kinky, nasty, freaky, weird ass sex. She mad. And I also like to throw this in here too, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong. I would not be surprised at all if you do not see Diddy and Carisha back together within 6 months to a year.
No, Carisha already posting stuff like like how like the celebrities do them little memes and like it's good and ha ha kind of shit.
Yeah, I
So
seen her
she's
post
already on
Justin
it.
Bieber. She posted
Yeah, but she
Justin
posted
Bieber
some.
doing
I gotta see what the fucking shit was, but it was some shit that she posted with like and she dodged the bullet too because in the beginning they was trying to act like she was a drug mule.
right. But see, if you notice, she never denounced Diddy. She just got
Yep,
quiet.
yep. Just shut the fuck up.
She just got quiet. That's it. She ain't saying I don't fuck with him. Her
Yep.
show still going on Revolt. Um,
She went to the BET
Obviously
Awards looking like a little Sunday school teacher, but still she
that
know how
purple
to play
dress
a
was
part.
horrible. That
She know
purple
how to play
dress
a
was
part.
horrible. But she also just bought a damn went to and bought a brand new Ferrari. Or
Okay.
whatever. That tells me because I mean, City Girls ain't putting out no new music. We know that the music business is not as profitable as it used to be. The only money these people make is when they go on tour. That's why Beyonce keep a good tour going on because tickets is the one that pay the bills. She probably still get her $250,000 a month allowance.
Mhm. That part, cause they know how to play their part. It's just like not trying to be funny. Know who else was missing in this whole case? Dana
Who?
Tran, Baby Love, the baby's mother.
Oh
And this
yeah,
is what
she
I
ain't
mean,
said
where they
shit
could have
either.
had a case. Cause here's the funny thing about Miss Dana Tran. Cause Miss Dana Tran is a cybersecurity specialist. When Kim
Mm.
Porter was still alive, and Dana Tran and Diddy were just friends, she would help Diddy hack Kim Porter's phones. This is why I said like I could have helped y'all if I like those are real crimes. That's something you
Right.
could have put them two together and made a little fuck ass Rico. It still would have been a fuck ass Rico, but it would have been more than one person. We need more than one person. That's
They lost me
criminal.
with the Kid Cudi shit, honestly. I was turned off after that. Lena, I agree with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly, and I've been saying that the last couple of times that Cola has graciously invited me to her live. Um, your kinky sexual lifestyle don't bother me. And I
Right.
said this last night, and I'm gonna say it again. If they know what I did in my bedroom, the feds they have my whole house surrounded. They would have my shit. They would have my whole fucking shit surrounded. You hear me? She did what? With her what? And
But
then she
they would
did
have a lot
what?
of people surrounded. It's just like with coercion and that word coercion. I'm definitely going to jail if coercion is a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like oh, begging for a little like when I act a plum nut sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That piss my husband off. I gotta beg a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like come on. So I'm going to jail.
I
That's
can't call
raping
my husband
people.
all the time.
You
All
know
the
what I'm
time.
saying? Like I'm raping folks now. That's what it is. The whole America would be in jail. Men and women. Like people stop
You
making
know
these shit work.
what? Wait a minute. GP says they're trying to hold Puffy to dig up some more BS. Yeah, but even if they do dig up some more BS, the jurors have decided 3 counts of not guilty, 2 counts of guilty. What more can I mean? You can't reopen it and start all
And then
over.
that's double jeopardy. You get what I'm saying? And that's illegal. Where he could sue the dance. You can't. They were supposed to find everything they need to find since they said they've been watching him for over 10 years. So
I mean, what
whatever.
they gonna do? Say, oh, well, if he stopped using Johnson and Johnson's baby, or he using Crisco now, get
Right.
him.
Check the Crisco. Check it
Yeah.
out. Check the Crisco. Check the peanut oil. He done switched it up. Like, no. He's putting it in the vitamin water. It's not in the champagne anymore.
Oh, girl,
They
that's
make
50 cent. That's 50 cent the vitamin water now. Now that nigga, you can pay me to fuck with 50 cent. Now that nigga is a troll. You hear me?
yeah.
That nigga is the troll of all trolls, of all trolls, of all trolls. If I was his baby mama, I'd be so ashamed to show my face around him. I have to send a nanny or something to go drop off Junior, cause
Yeah, he
I
doing
just,
bullshit.
yeah, After that shit he did to Vivica Fox, I was through with him. I said, no, you're not about to embarrass me like this. Mm-mm,
Yeah. But that's his thing. He
mm-mm.
like I don't know, but they say like the attachment things with men with whatever happens with your mom and sometimes and shit. Like I feel sorry that his mom, lost her life when he was young for real. But I think that shapes how he interacts with folks, unfortunately. Like he's a hurt kid. You know what I'm saying? It's messed up, but like he's just a
Kid is
grown
the
hurt
prime
kid.
word when you describe 50 Cent. First of all, his name is Curtis, and I had dealings with a nigga named Curtis, and I can tell you with certainty that if you ever fuck with a nigga named Curtis, you're going down the wrong goddamn street. They all fucking evil. Okay? Deport they ass. We're ice when you need them. Send their ass the alligator Alcatraz. And a nigga
No,
named
I
Curtis
seen
ain't
what you was
shit.
talking about. It's sad because they got shirts out. I was on the Twitter because remember I went to go check the Twitter because I'm like, damn, I got 100 and something people on Twitter live. What the fuck? And I only got 4 people in here. What's going on here? So I need to go over there and see what was happening because I don't really be on there. I just attach it to this. So fucking, I'm looking. I said, this is some bullshit. They
Mm-hmm.
got an alligator, and this is the thing because you could tell the shirt was made with AI, but that's all right because the hat. I don't understand why the hat would say nice instead of just ice. But yeah, they're making a whole joke of it, and it's like I
It
get what
ain't
they was
funny.
doing with that, but it's not funny. It's the fact that y'all could just get the fuck up and y'all went and they. I heard they made that jail in fucking 7 days or some crazy shit like
Sure
that. Like
did.
y'all,
And
so
they
y'all have
opening
the
up
gumption.
another one in the
Oh
north part of Florida.
wow.
They opening up another one, and they expect for that to be done sometime next week. And they just started that yesterday. They making another one. They says go hold like 2,000 immigrants or something like that.
That's crazy. But what they don't know
Yeah,
is the joke will probably be on them because a lot of these people come from places where they got alligators and all type of snakes and weird shit. You understand what I'm saying? That'd be hilarious if they have a fucking jailbreak and nobody gets ate by a fucking alligator or some shit like. I'm
girl,
just
don't nobody want to fuck with no goddamn Everglades down here. I'm a born and raised Floridian. You don't want to fuck with that,
well,
okay?
you know better, but they might not. You know what I'm saying? Because they live in the jungle. Some of them.
Mm-mm,
We know better. You know what I'm saying? Because
mm-mm,
I don't even want to go to that. I'm scared to go to regular Florida. The Everglades,
mm-mm,
fuck that. I ain't going to nobody Everglades.
mm-mm. No,
That's Jumanji for real.
hell yeah.
I wonder how the people gonna get to work though. How that work? They gonna get on a boat? How that work? They gonna live there with like that was just dumb. I wouldn't want to be a CO in the Everglades. They don't pay enough. I gotta look that shit up. They got some videos of the Everglades. Hold on, I'm about to see what the fuck that shit. So it's like it's in the water. Like what is it? Like it's just land with a bunch of shit. Like what is it? Are you there, Velvet? Okay, Velvet's pulling a meme. But yeah, that's just crazy. The fucking Everglades. I don't fucking know. I just know it's a lot of dangerous ass animals and stuff and whatnot. But like, how are the workers gonna get there? You know what I'm saying? Like the cooks. I don't think they thought that out all the way. You would have to pay me like so much money. It's not even funny. Okay, yeah. Hold on, sis. Wait, hold on, sis. See, you scared me. Hold on, text me. Getting scared. Hold on, let me put my banner up. That's what I made them for. Hold on. Because people like to clone people. Hold on.
Hello?
Sis, that's you? Sis? I don't hear nothing, sis. I'm gonna drop you down one more time. We're gonna try this one more time. I don't hear nothing. Okay, wait. I hear the birds. Wait a minute.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but I gotta see which one. Talk again, 'cause I gotta see which one, because there's two of you back here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, hold on. Let me take this banner down and see which one is moving. Yeah, it's two of you. Hold on. Okay, talk. Sis, Velvet. Okay, is it that one? Okay. Is that you? We're gonna try this one more time, because I hear something, but I don't hear you for real.
Hello. Okay, I'm
Hello?
gonna drop down and come back.
Oh, you can hear me? Yeah, drop down and come back, sis. Drop down and come back. Yeah, cause YouTube got me on the edge. YouTube got the kid on the edge. Hold on, let me see something real quick. While we wait for my sister to come back, let's have another commercial. Go buy you some Cola James merch. Hit my Cash App. You know what I'm saying? I need to take just those comments down because can't nobody.
Oh my God. Why are you still shopping at those basic stores? Go to colajames.com. They got the drip, the vibes, the healing. I need my chakras aligned, okay?
Yeah, I got that good old chakra jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Spiritual jewelry. It's not just the t-shirts. I got a whole abundance of things. Just go to the site and see. And if you sign up with your email now, you get 25% off on anything in the store. Also, I forgot. Oh, I forgot. And you can sign up and become an affiliate and get 10% off each sale. You know what I'm saying? We all get the bag. Hold on. Hello?
It's me. It's me. It's me.
Good Lord. Thank you.
Lord, what had happened was Cassie Diddy people heard my offer and it was trying to reach out or whatever. So we was in the middle of negotiation. So if it happen again, y'all, I'm about to go get this money.
Just running to break me over little some, please. Thank you.
I'm
Little pop,
telling
pop,
you.
little
I'm
something.
telling you. You know, desperate times calls for desperate measures. I need a little piece of change. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Justo, bro. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to sign up to Cola Gang, get your affiliate link and shit. And then when people use your link and then you get 10%. 10%. So if you sell 10 things, that's $100. That's $103. That's cool. 10%. Yeah.
10% of $100 is not $103.
No, I said a hundred times of $10.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, do that. Girl, I was scared for you for a second. I was like, oh, oh, I thought
No.
northern schools was better than southern schools,
No.
but
I know what 10% is. Thank you. We're not slow just because y'all have more school than us.
I think the schools up north are better than the schools in the south, to be honest with you.
It depends. You know what I'm saying? It really does depend. I'm not even gonna fucking hold you. That's like the charter schools are allegedly supposed to be good, but I wouldn't suggest anybody put their kids in a charter school because it's almost like they take control of shit. Cause like my friend, her kid is in charter school, and one day she needs to come to the school to do something because the kid was acting crazy with her kid. And she just came in normal. They try to act like she couldn't come on the premises. Like my kid is in there. Fuck is you talking about? Like I can't come on the premises until school
Mm-mm,
is out when I want to
mm-mm.
talk to the principal.
Well, that's just because of the height of the world, and the world done went and jumped stupid. And you never know if people got good intentions or bad intentions, unfortunately. So,
Nah,
oh,
good old public school.
sure.
I could go wherever, cause you know, Pop unfortunately in the first grade learned how to cut school in school. I know you probably like how the fuck you know what I'm saying? Like he play around like I don't feel good. He's already with that. So they let us. I asked to come whenever the fuck you want to come. Like,
Hey,
and it
I
be
feel
clear
you.
don't nothing be wrong with him. When we come again, he be like, "Let's go to Burger King." Like, oh, you just cut school, little boy. What? No Burger King for you. I had to come up here and get you out of school, and you ain't even sick for real.
I can't talk. I'm guilty as charged. Because I sure give my babies a day off real quick. Real quick. And I like just be honest, mama. Because I mean, both of my kids make very good grades. You know, they catch on
Yeah,
to shit real good. So I'm not really worried about them following behind on nothing. So if they, keep it a buck and say, Mama, I just ain't with this shit today. Not obviously they wouldn't
I
come
could
and say
feel
those exact
you, cause that's
words,
how I was
but
in the beginning with him a little bit because he's ahead of the you know what I'm saying of the curves. I didn't feel like he was missing nothing, so it was like, oh, okay. So I feel you.
now if you don't take care of your kids and this conversation going above your head, you're in the wrong room. So we only fuck with present parents here. So if you ain't got custody of your kids, they live with your
Yeah.
mama now. You know,
We can't help you. Or if you
no,
got custody of them and they not above the curb and then they got left back a couple times and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because learning does not, at school is at home as well. And I think a lot of parents don't understand it. I think they send their kids to school to learn, not understanding
right?
that the kid is not really your kid is behind the curve if you send your kids to school just to learn and they don't learn at home and you don't teach them nothing.
No. And shout out to me because I officially have a senior and I'm so excited about it. Um,
Yeah.
so if y'all want to donate to the graduation fund, hit a big cash
Cause
out
I'm
because I
glad
had to
you
put.
changed your shit because I'm like, why she don't have her shit up
Well,
there?
other content creators that ask me to be on and then they don't want to. Shut up.
But
I'm
yeah,
gonna say my.
no, be quiet, cause I
Yep.
don't, the time I'm on. Anybody that come up with they cash up because it's you're giving your time. So what the fuck, you're not
Yeah. So,
monetized, so you need to put it out there. But you're gonna be monetized when you get on that damn computer and we get the things going.
girl, we'll get it going before the school year start in August. We'll
Okay,
have it going or
okay, I'm
whatever.
gonna hold
But
you to it.
But yes, if you want to donate to the Black Velvet Son graduation fund, because the bitch got to go put a deposit down Friday for the graduation party, please feel free to do so. Please and thank you, and please did it, people. If you listening, I'm dead ass. Let's get this work.
Yes, and
Take that.
also donate to Nusaka Hope. Go to the GoFundMe, Nusaka Hope. Let me see if I can put the thing up real quick because it's hard to spell. And people are like, what the hell is that? But I'll tell y'all later what Nusaka stands for. It has to do with children. But
Yes, I heard this. You need to donate. That's a beautiful cause she got going on. It's
yes,
worthwhile.
thank you. And I have my 501c3 people. Because earlier when we was talking about Cassie could have donated $1 million and got a nice little tax write off. You can donate 250 plus and you get a nice little tax write off too to no soccer hope, y'all. Okay. You
So,
just hit the
Cass, if
little,
you listening,
you know, donate. So we don't
yeah.
have to be on your neck, girl. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop because I don't want to go to jail. That's a threat. No. But
And
yeah.
when the check clear, I'm gonna still be talking my shit though. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Soon as what they say when he leave, I be talking again.
You is fucking crazy. I don't know.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
what about that Tia Kemp shit? You heard about
I
that
don't
with her
know
and
nothing
Krishan Rock?
about that. First of all, Kashawn need to be home taking care of that youngin.
She
Cause
does.
I don't know, and I ain't trying to pick. I don't know if it's alcohol, like the
It
people
is.
say, or
It is.
is it a chromosome thing, or maybe a birth
Now,
injury?
she was drinking when she had that baby, and she could play stupid with the world. You know what I'm saying? But everybody seen her ass on camera. That wasn't no juice or no water, baby girl. And you partying and all this other shit. Oh, That's the thing. That's what I want to talk about. She left Junior in a high ass car to go argue with Blueface. Remember we was just talking about how people need to just play their part and shut up and be okay. Blueface was
Right.
letting her stay in the house and was giving her an allowance of like 10,000 a week or some shit like that, or a month or some shit, just to stay in the house with their son to help his developmental skills and stuff because he's not walking. He's not walking. He's not doing anything. And
How
she
old is
went
this
on
baby?
I think he's like 3 now. He can hardly
Really?
even hold his head up for real. So, she alleges like, oh, I just don't show y'all that. That's a lie because you show us everything that we don't want to see. So I don't see what's the problem of us seeing Junior walking or doing something. She do AI shit with him allegedly to make it look like he be walking and stuff. You're doing way too much, right? So he ended up kicking her and him out the house, unfortunately, because she want to keep going to parties and shit and not trying to help the damn baby. And that was the whole point. That was the
She
whole
ain't in
agreement.
church no more? Because I know she was in church real heavy one time.
She play church. She's one of them people that they talk that church shit when it's convenient. They not really about the church life. You get what I'm saying? You know how
Mm-hmm.
some people be want to throw a Bible scripture that they memorized but don't know nothing else to just throw it at somebody that they know don't go to church. She one of them type of
Mm-hmm.
people. You understand? She's churchy when it's convenient. But what had happened was, the internet was talking. She tried to read Tia about whatever and her mother thing. You really can't read Tia about too much, Auntie Tia. Not trying to be
Ain't
funny. Tia,
nobody read Tia at all.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just
That
like,
bitch
girl,
crazy and I love her for it.
yeah, but she don't got nothing to read because it's the truth. Like you're not being the best parent and you have enough money. There's so many resources because who knows? She tried he might be on the spectrum, but she's not going to get him tested. You're not doing anything to try and fix the situation of what's going on with your kid. Because just like how some children that be on the spectrum, some of them may not even talk to their 5 years old. But in
Right.
order for them to talk when they're 5 years old, you have to put in the work. And it's not even just you putting in the work. You have to take them to courses. And then a lot of them, when you take them to these doctors and you take them
Speech
to get the
therapist,
therapy, yes,
occupational therapy,
yes,
ABA therapy.
they come and
Yeah,
be dope. They don't be as how people, because people put this stigma on the spectrum. The spectrum is like, it has way shades and colors. The spectrum is so wide, it's crazy. You understand? But
yeah.
everybody just puts everybody in the spectrum in this one box, like, oh, everybody in the spectrum has a learning disorder, and that's not the case. It's the help and the things that's put in. We see people, not trying to be funny, with Down syndrome. They be having jobs, even though it be at the super, but they be working. You understand what I'm saying? Because their parents put them in something so that they can learn how to do at least the basic things. If your
Right.
kid has some type of disorder and you just sit there and think God gonna work it out, I'm not too much into the Bible, but I know you have to put some work into it. Like Jesus or whoever, don't just be helping people to help people. You got to help him help you. You get what I'm saying? Like people really be sitting there just thinking the miracle gonna happen without me just not doing nothing, and that's what she's doing. She think that she just bringing Junior to church with her on Sunday. You a heathen on Saturday, and then going to church on Sunday, trying to act like it's all cool in the gang with Jesus, and it's not. It's fucked up, but it's
Well,
not.
if that baby ain't walking or talking or doing nothing, that baby most definitely needs to be in somebody's scheduled routine of therapy. Like you need to be at therapy 3 or 4 days a week at some point.
Hmm.
And if the money is there, I mean shit, you can have them people coming to you. Um,
She wants to be with Blueface, but she don't want to be Blueface. You know how some people, when the person don't really want to be with them, they neglect the child because in actuality they didn't really have the child out of love. They had the child thinking it's gonna keep somebody.
uh-huh. I know somebody like that.
Well, that's her basically. You know what I'm saying? Because she left him in a hot ass car, which I'm surprised that she even still has custody. Because the Twitter, not the Twitter, Twitch, they fired her. Don't want nothing to do with her ass. They took her Twitch page clean down because they couldn't believe it that he's in the car crying because he did cry, and you on the phone for almost an hour in the heat. That he was not in an air conditioned car. He shouldn't have been in the
Mm-mm.
car, period, by himself. Air conditioner or not, but I'm
Mm-mm.
just saying, air conditioning would have helped a little bit. You got him in a hot ass car. Children and people die in hot ass cars. People don't. You're not even allowed to
Quick.
leave your dog in there. So why would you
Yeah.
leave your child in there? and they had to get in the car and get Junior the fuck out, and they escorted her the fuck out. Where it's like she just is just going downhill. I don't think she wants to accept the reality that the things that are possibly wrong with him she caused.
That's how
She's
she need to
drinking
be in
most.
therapy herself.
Yes, she does, but she don't think so.
Everybody ain't fit to be a parent, and that's sad. That is because I'm a big fan of adoption. I am when it's done
Hmm.
right.
Right,
I'm a big fan of letting family members who want to letting them do it if you can't. I'm a big fan of that.
right.
Um, you know,
There's nothing
I was
wrong with
raised
that. If you can't take care of it, you know what I'm saying. Don't keep a child around to just say that you a mother to say it, and it's detrimental to the child when you can get them
right.
better and then see them from a distance.
Because if you truly love, if she had any love for that child whatsoever, knowing that she not gonna do right by him, give him to somebody who will. Do
Exactly.
it now. Do it now before he old enough to feel like, to be like, why you doing this? Go ahead and do it now.
Yeah, just do it
Don't
now.
waste no
Period. He
time.
might not even be able to be old enough to feel like why or whatever the way she going with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, God forbid, hopefully nothing happens to that poor little boy. You know what I'm saying? But like, she's stunting him. Whatever's happening now, you're not helping. So it's just gonna get worse. It's just gonna
Yeah.
get worse.
That shit just pissed me all the way off. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't like. I hate the
I'm
deadbeat
sorry.
ass mama.
Yeah.
Y'all, if it's nothing else you will find out about me, I absolutely detest, make my ass itch. I hate a deadbeat ass parent.
Nah, that's a fact.
I hate that
Especially a
shit with a
mama. Like I don't
passion.
like deadbeat parents, but a deadbeat mother is number one on my list because it's like you have the connection. The baby was in your body. So
Yeah.
how can you just be a deadbeat? Like deadbeat dads is a normal thing at this point, but you had the connection for real.
I don't like
You
them
just
sucker ass niggas either. I don't like them either, but I
either, of
really
course
don't
not.
like
Yeah,
and I don't like piss poor ass grandparents either.
yeah. I don't like
You
those
know,
them either.
I don't like that.
Thank
I'm a
the Lord,
big
Pop ain't got that, but I don't like that with
mm-mm,
them. I don't like family members that be trying to fuck around and play around. That's why it's like even with Pop, like I don't let him interact with everybody just because they family. Like if I feel like you don't got the good intentions, I'm sorry, family or not, you get the fuck out my face with that.
mm-mm.
He will treat you like everybody in the street.
For
Stranger
real though.
danger. Stranger
For real
danger.
though. Um, well shit. Salute Cola.
What's
Peace and
poppin',
blessings.
bro? Thank you for coming to show me some love. Even though I've been on here like mad long. We was talking about the Diddy shit. If you're not subscribed to Harlem Legend TV, that's my good brother. He has the content. You would like it, Velvet. Subscribe to my brother. He does dope ass content and stuff like that. He comes on the camera. I'm gonna come on the camera one day, but you know what I'm saying. I don't be feeling like it. Like I'm a play content creator for right now. But yeah,
Me too, me
subscribe to
too.
my bro.
In my
And
former life I was somebody. But,
you're
but
always
right now,
somebody, sis. You're my hero,
child,
sis.
listen. But as far as this content creator stuff, it's keep me lifted in prayer, okay? I'll leave it like that.
Mm-mm.
I'll leave it like that. All right, Cola, I'm gonna hop on down because I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah, I'm about to hop down too because this is almost we did hour. Anytime, bro. Anytime. I appreciate you too. Yeah, because we did an hour and 30 minutes, and I really be trying to keep it to an hour. And then yeah, but thank you, sis, for
We will
always being
revisit this,
showing up.
y'all.
Yes,
We
and
re
free Diddy. Diddy's not a diggler. Diddy's not a
Free
diggler.
did it to us backwards. Free did it to
Cassie
us
needs some
backwards.
charges. She's the ex trafficker. Get Cassie, y'all. Okay? Your kids is not
And
safe.
mark my words, 6 months to a year, I'm gonna be telling y'all, watch you fuck around and marry Carisha. Watch what I tell you.
Yo, shut up. Oh, sis.
I'm telling, okay, okay. I got because I'm a cheat. I'm gonna bet $5. Watch what I tell you. You know when I call you and tell you, oh my motherfucking money, you better have it.
Okay, but I'm a, Oh, you crazy. I'm gonna talk to you when I get off of here. But love you, sis. Love you, Cola Gang. Love everybody. Oh, let me
Don't
play my
forget to play the
and
theme song.
there we go. There we go, sis. I worked
Good
hard on it.
night,
Hold on.
everybody.
One.
Call a gang, we deep in this thing. If you goofy, you can't hang, better stay in your lane. Like, comment, and subscribe. Over here, it's a vibe. We ain't playing with the tribe, got that queen type drive. Call a gang is the crew, Call it James is the channel. Flames coming through like a lit wax candle. It's only facts over feelings, that's how we be dealing. Big boss moves, yeah, we stacking and healing. Yikes. Talk to him, call him. Yeah, we lit, never switch, never quit. Talks lit, get clipped. We the real, this legit. Only vibes, no cap. Keep it cool, keep it clean. Call it James on the screen. Living out the dream. Call it gang, throw it up. If you loyal, then stand tall. We don't fall, we don't fall. We the baddest of them all. It's a vibe, fire. Run it back. Feeling like a boss, never pressed, never lost. Every move calculated, yeah, we cover the cost. Drama-free zone, we just flex and finesse. Call it gang, too blessed to be stressed, yes.
All right, y'all. See y'all maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. I don't know. But my sis Black Velvet's been on my ass, so I'll probably be on here a lot more. But love y'all. Stay sucker free and all that good